Good afternoon. I'm Sheila Brummer with Siouxland Public Media News. A new resource to address the public health crisis of missing and murdered Indigenous women is launching in Sioux City this weekend. The Great Plains Action Society is offering a series of workshops on how to heal, protect, and organize against gender-based violence. More than 80% of Indigenous women experience violence in their lifetime, according to a 2016 report from the National Institute of Justice. That's why Director of Operations Tricia Ettringer says the classes will focus on providing a combination of self-defense lessons and culturally focused methods of learning.
The overall goal is just to inspire our own Indigenous communities to provide the answers for ourselves. But first, we have to heal ourselves. Without healing, there is no justice.
Monica Gooddon signed up to attend the workshop in Sioux City this weekend. She has lost relatives to violence and says that she hopes to find a community to heal with.
It's not just a crisis. It's a prolonged environment of grief and mourning within our communities that, unfortunately, until we have the awareness outside of our communities, that just doesn't have an end in sight.
In 2019, homicide was the third leading cause of death among Indigenous women ages 19 and 24, according to the National Congress of American Indians. The South Dakota Highway Patrol is struggling with a shortage of officers after more than 24 left the agency this year. The Secretary of Public Safety told the legislature's Appropriations Committee that the departures leave the Highway Patrol's force short 22 troopers. Even with a recent pay raise approved by the governor, the Highway Patrol's starting pay has lagged behind other law enforcement agencies in the state's largest cities and counties. The shortage comes despite the Republican governor's attempts to recruit officers from across the country, with promises that the state supports law enforcement officers. California Governor Gavin Newsom is targeting South Dakota and the state's anti-abortion policy with several billboards. On the billboard, a woman in handcuffs is shown with a tagline that says, "South Dakota doesn't own your body. We do," and directs people to California's abortion resource webpage. The billboards will be posted in spots across the state, including Sioux Falls along Interstate 29, according to the Newsom campaign. The billboard was part of a series of ads launched in 7 states with restrictive abortion policies. The ads are part of Newsom's re-election campaign. Other states included in the ad push are Texas, Indiana, Mississippi, Ohio, South Carolina, and Oklahoma. And Iowa's unemployment rate inched up 0.1% in August. It was the first increase in 7 months. The director of Iowa Workforce Development tells Radio Iowa the increase is mostly tied to students going back to school and leaving jobs. The increase still leaves the unemployment rate at 2.6%, in the range of pre-pandemic levels. Officials say there are more than 80,000 open jobs in Iowa, with almost 40,000 people who are unemployed but not receiving unemployment benefits. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Sheila Brummer. Have a fantastic Friday, and thanks for listening.